Hi ladies, it's Lisa, bare face. I got my concealer in organza and my liquid foundation makeup in velour last night. Was so excited. Yesterday was just a mascara and lipstick kind of day. That's how it is on Sundays. You know, you don't have to wear a full face of makeup. So I got home from Zumba, got my shipment from Younique, was so excited. It's like, okay, I have to try it on. Put it on a sweaty face. Yep, put it on a sweaty face like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So I just want to show you how easy it is to apply. A little of this goes a long way and a little of this goes a long way. So anyway, I have a mirror here. I'm going to put on the concealer here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. As you can see, doesn't have to put that much on there. And I'm going to use my finger and I'm just going to pat it around. I'm going to get it warm. So what I learned from the makeup artist at convention is to apply it when it's warm. So it's easier to apply. It's a little softer. So I've got some on my finger. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to bring concealer from the inside corner of your eye down next to your nose to a little V. You're going to stop about here and you're going to bring it up. So basically you're doing a triangle on your face. Don't put it here. I used to do that. And when you put your concealer here just on the dark circle areas, you can see the dark circles. When you just put the concealer there and you put your makeup on and you take pictures, you look like a raccoon. I used to look like a raccoon. Go back on my Facebook page and look at all the raccoon pictures. So anyway, I don't look like that anymore. Yay! Anyway, so basically, maybe I can do it here. I'm just going to pat this through. Actually, I'm going to use the mirror because my eyes aren't so good. And I'm going to pat it on. And yep, I'm going to go a little bit into my nose area, just do a highlight. So basically, when you're doing your concealer, you're basically contouring your eyes. You're underneath your eyes, so you're bringing the light down, so it looks like your actually your face is kind of slender, more slender. So I'm going to add a little bit more to this side, just right underneath, and I just do a patting motion. You can use a brush if you want. I just kind of like my fingers on this part, and here we go. And then I just kind of feather it out. There you go. Now it makes my nose look really brown, right? So now I'm going to shake the foundation a little bit. A little of this goes a long way. Younique came up with a dropper technique here. You know, I don't know if you probably all used other liquid foundation. You used to put your finger on it, shake it like this, put it on, put your finger back on it, put it on. And if you noticed after a month or 2 months that your foundation started changing color, you know why? Because it's the oils and the bacteria and things that are in your fingers that are contaminating your foundation, which then starts to change the color. So now we have this great little dropper that will never touch your skin. So shake it up a little bit, make sure all the colors are mixed up. I'm going to put a couple, 3 drops on here, just that much. It's a little liquidy. I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to warm it up just a smidge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying it to my nose. And then I'm going to feather out over my concealer. And then basically what they taught us at convention is that you just start from your nose and you work outward. And, you know, because you need more concealer and more foundation here, because, you know, you've got your hair here, it's covering everything. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to add a couple more drops to this. This is a liquid foundation. It goes on wet, then it dries to a matte finish, and you can see the difference between the two sides. I'm not a crazy girl where I have to cover up every blemish that I have, because I kind of want I want you to see what I look like, but I just want to enhance my face. So when I take my makeup off at night, I don't want my husband to go, oh my goodness, is that what you really look like? I want him to kind of know, like, oh yeah, that's you with makeup, you know. So I'm going to do just this. I've got a little nice sun mark right there. Yep. I'm a sun worshiper. And so basically just come down here and I just feather it across. I try not to put too much around here because I got the pursed lips line. As a mom, you go, we all do that, right? You have kids, you have a husband, you have people in your life, family, they make you do that. And so as you get older, you kind of got these little wrinkles here. So I try not to do as much here because then it just draws so much attention to them. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to use a couple more drops. Actually, a little bit really goes a long way. And I'm going to feather it up from the temple here, up your forehead, and then out. Most of all this is covered with my bangs. I have my bangs out of the way so you can kind of see. And I'm going to put a little bit more down towards my chin and my neck, because right now, as you can see, I'm very tan on my chest from being at the barn and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is just take it from my jawline down. And this dries to a beautiful, beautiful matte finish. And it smells delicious. I don't know what they have in here, but oh my gosh. I put it on last night and I didn't want to take it off because it smelled that good. So anyway, that kind of gives you a little bit of coverage. That's usually what I do. I don't go all crazy. And I'm going to take my hair down so you can kind of see. Ooh-wee. Anyway, so that's me. So that's kind of like the coverage that I had. Well, you saw the coverage what I had before, and this is me. So then I would go on, put on my eyes and all that. So I think that's pretty darn good. I might put a little bit of powder on this right now. This is my first really application of putting it on, so I think it looks pretty darn good. Took care of my little red spots that I have. It just basically just kind of evened out my skin tone. And like I said, I'm not a crazy girl where it has to be flawless, you know, because I want you to see my flaws, because that's me, you know. These are my lifelines, my laugh lines, you know, my sad lines, and you know, that's who I am. So, and I want to don't want to cover all that up. So anyway, amazing. This is in velour. And the concealer is in organza. So I went, this is my normal color that I would wear in my foundation and in my pressed powder. And so I stayed with that color, and then I just went one shade lighter for the concealer because I didn't want it to get too light. So I don't know, what do you think? All right, ladies, hope that helped. Talk to you later. Bye.